Okay, Leo, hi. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are doing a reading for you for February the 19th to March the 14th of 2024. Leo, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. Leo, please also feel free to leave a comment. I love to read from you and see what's going on, if the readings are helping, if it's giving you insight, or anything in particular, actually, that you may want to share. So it is encouraging to hear from you, so feel free to message or comment in the thing. That's messaging, right? Yeah. What else? Also, I offer personal readings. You can find the information for that in the description box below. What else? What else? Am I missing anything else? I think that's about it. So let's see. How many cards are we going to put out for this reading? Let's do 7. Okay, I'm trying to space it out. Please bear with me because I want it to all fit in frame or screen. Frame, screen? Guess it's the same thing. Leo, also, what else? You could also donate to the channel. The information for that is in the description box below. Okay, so here we go. The reading is for February the 19th to March the 14th, 2024. What's happening with you? Okay, Leo, you have the Star card. Ooh, this is interesting. So there's a wish fulfillment of some sort that's going to be happening, it seems, in the time frame of the reading for you. But it feels more holistically involved with you personally, like rejuvenated, transformative energy, like a new signature on your mindset, your heart set, your aspect of life. There's some like a transformative energy that's happening with you right now, and I do sense a huge level of rejuvenation, like you're being poured, like a new essence of sorts is being poured into you to move forward with a varying agenda or a transition in life, something like that. But it is a wish fulfillment in the essence of like who you are in certain respects, and it kind of empowers you to affect your reality moving forward in the best possible ways that is warranted or needed for this next aspect of your life. I'm sensing there's a lot of divinity that's coming about you right now as well, Leo. I don't know. It's a complicated but very. It's an interesting energy. It's like how would I put this? It's like It's like you're. Okay, it's almost like astral projection. Almost, it's like you're outside of yourself, looking at yourself, and then I guess it's your higher self, like fully being conscious, affecting your physical form. Okay? It's almost like reality is clearer for you, and it allows you to make the better decisions or the best decisions because you have more of an understanding of existence, if that makes any sense. I hope that's coming across. Okay? And it's going to further manifest or illuminate various gifts and talents, abilities, or further enhance the current aspects of your talents and abilities to a much higher degree. Okay, so that's what's coming through with the Star card. It's very interesting that that type of dynamic is coming through, but that's what I see. Further clarification for the Star, Leo. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. You are addressing various aspects in your life. You're weighing the pros and cons, especially your like higher self is really affecting your physical world. Okay, so from before, before and now, you're weighing the pros and cons of what really moves you, what really drives you, what really builds you, what really profits you, what really fulfills you, what really gives you more momentum in life, and who was really for you with the Six of Pentacles, who has your back, who you really should invest in, the relationships you should invest in, the time you should invest in, the activities you should invest in, and what should you hold back, what should be like garnered in different directions, what should be saved, what should be spent, the pros and cons of situations and dynamics that truly affect your world, and planning for more of a prominence or more of a expansion in your future aspects of living. There is a undercurrent of long-term dynamics that all this is going to encroach upon or entreat upon later on, and you're really grounding yourself in your capabilities, your talents, your direction, okay? And almost like, clearing house of things that do not support this, that do not facilitate this shift and change, okay? And it's giving you more peace of mind as you're doing this. You are, wow, that is so interesting. I am seeing like the pentacles in here. I clearly see it has like that glowingness about it, but it's really standing out to me even more. So it's like a pure aspect of what you're doing. You're being you're resonating with yourself. You're like getting into a harmony of your energies and reality and your path, like which you should be going after at this time, okay? So there is a good balance that's happening with you now that'll further facilitate larger expansions and connectivities moving forward, and you will not be caught unawares or unprepared for the next elevations that are to come. Further clarification? Yeah. Wow. Leo, look at this. The Knight of Pentacles is literally like the essence of what I was saying here, because after you're putting things together, weighing the pros and cons, all that kind of good stuff, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is assured in their direction, assured in their steps, slow and steady is the mark. They're not waving back and forth. They understand that the plan and the actions, the decisions that they made will continue to build and build and build and build. They are assured in their steps. The health continues to grow. The finances of one's prosperity continues to grow. One's reputation continues to grow. One's how would I put this? Like this strong, like this, like reliability. You can count on it. Like the stability is growing in extreme senses as time goes on. You only will get stronger and stronger and stronger as this process continues, and you're very vigilant towards it. You are in sync with your identity at this time, okay, or whatever direction or dynamics that you're involved in or which you're moving forward with. Okay, so let's continue on, Leo. That is a strong statement to start off the reading with. What else is happening with you, Leo? Leo. I mean, it makes perfect sense. You have the world. After all of that, setting up the whole transformative energy and moving forward in a certain understanding, well, clearly you are transforming, okay? And you're entering this new cycle, this new world. See, that's the whole point of this over here. You're entering in this new reality, this whole new mindscape. And the thing is, with the world, you are approved. It's like you have two wands now. It's like from the past you understand, and you have new wands, which is the graduation, almost diploma type thing. The universe is acknowledging that you are ready for this entire expansion that is going to be happening in your life. Some of you, I sense, will be relocating. Some of you will be traveling. And some of you, I sense, traveling is going to be happening in the future. Or some of you are changing like like living arrangements or work arrangements. There is a change. There is a physical structural change that is happening in your life as well. Okay, for a lot of you, Leo. Okay, whatever dynamics is happening with your life, expect that type of physical change in your setup, in your physical world. Okay, but you are approved with the world card. You are ready for this next step in your cycle in your life. And I'm sensing a growth in confidence, assurance. Okay, a growth in your capabilities, like you are assured in yourself. You have that good self-esteem that's happening with you. I sense a lot of you as well have recently, semi-recently, but recently, your body itself has physically changed and you're noticing it. So the changes that you've been doing with your health and your dynamic, you're noticing that your skin is probably better. You're noticing that your muscle tone is better. You're able to walk a bit better. You're able to breathe a bit better. And it's almost like your vision, I sense with some of you, you're able to see a bit better, okay? Like your eyesight is better, okay? But overall, you are just like the very cellular nature of your essence, of yourself, of your body. Everything is transforming, and this confidence is, I sense it is also pulling in that favored connections in your world as well. You are going to be attracting a lot of people, further growth in your life. This is like a beacon, almost like a lighthouse. I'm feeling. Well, you see the light. It makes perfect, like that makes sense, that analogy. But even with the Knight of Pentacles over here, like I said, the reputation is growing. If you are involved with social aspects, that world is further going to expand. Okay, and you just it like you don't have to look too far because your name is garnering in connected individuals. Okay, further clarification for the world. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So what I'm sensing here is you are very clear-minded about the like when these people or when these dynamics are gravitated to you in this new expansion. You're going to be very clear on what you're going to be involved in. You're not going to allow people to use you or abuse you with the Eight of Swords. You're not going to take on other people's problems or responsibilities. You're going to be very clear-minded with your connections, with your discussions, with your delegations, whatever the situation is, with your team effort, if you're involved with a team, if you're in a personal practice of sorts or something like that. You're going to be very clear on what you bring to the table and what is expected of the other people who are involved. You're not taking on other people's responsibilities and other people's paths in certain respects. You are being reasonably, it's that respectful distance, okay? Like, if we're in this understanding, this is what that understanding is, and there are lines not to be crossed. So there's healthy boundaries that you are further facilitating, okay? And you need this, which makes perfect sense. Sometimes this comes through with the Eight of Swords to let you know to be aware or avoid certain aspects of people trying to take from you and use you. But I'm not sensing that here. I'm sensing more clarity where you realize other individuals' understandings, and you realize if they're trying to cross a line, and you're not going to allow it. You're not going to allow yourself to be chained anymore or blindfolded. You're just not doing it. Okay? And you're doing it very nicely. I don't sense any malice, no anger or whatever. You're just saying it honestly as it is because you have love for yourself. You have respect for yourself, and you have a clear path in your mind, in your heart, where you want to go. And if the situation does not facilitate or support your pathway, then respectfully, you're not dealing with it. Further clarification. Wow. What did I say, Leo? The Page of Pentacles. This is literally like you are on your path towards further fulfillment in life, further advancement of life. You've recently, some of you some of you definitely have recently invested into something new. Maybe it's a business, a home, a partnership, a delegation, whatever the situation is. Your education, your traveling, whatever the situation is, you've recently invested into moving forward with certain things. And if people who are involved and stuff like that, and even if they come on board and they start to like veer off course in their own aspect, whatever, there are lines that are already established. And if it's not supporting your understanding, then you're not going to have anything to do with it right now. Okay, respectfully. Okay, you're about that growth in your life at this time. Respectfully. is what's coming across. You're doing it with a smile. It's nothing against other people is what you're saying. It's just that you're on your vibe right now, and you're just more so about your development, and who is for you on that path, then they are welcomed, and who may have other agendas, you just don't have the time for that right now. Further, let's continue on with you. What else is happening with you, Leo? This is someone who knows what they want, feels the growth in them, and is moving towards that. I sense you're really connecting with the essence of who you are. Okay, I mean, there is growth and development here on multiple levels. Let's see what else is happening with you, Leo. Yeah, see Leo, the 10 of Swords. What did I say? I mean, with this whole thing here, like, you are just aware, you're not dealing with it, you're focused on this transformative energy, you're focused, and you're just not veering off your course, respectfully. Okay? And look here, it's like, this is the 10 of Swords. You are adamant about this. Been there, done that, got the postcard, never going back. Okay? You remind yourself, in fact, I sense there's fuel from this pain, this disappointment, these frustrations, these regrets, whatever the situation is, it's further been a part of your clarity to really never visit that type of life again. It is done and gone, and you're not messing around anymore. Some of you might have been topsy-turvy slightly every now and again, but you're way more balanced in so many aspects that you are just not going back to heartbreak anymore. Further clarification. Look, the 5 of Swords, victory. Okay, this is victory after a bunch of battles. Okay, battle after battle after battle after battle, and finally, and you've taken what is of value from the suffering, the pain, the arduous nature, the drudgery, whatever it is from your past existence, and you're moving forward in this victorious energy. Okay, you've taken what is worthwhile for you, and you're moving on, and you're done. Okay, it is clarifying the 10 of Swords. You are done. Okay, you're moving in this victorious energy. You're not looking back. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see. So the 3 of Pentacles. You are about your business, okay? If you have your own business, if you're in a company rising through the ranks, if you're on a team and you're establishing that team to further expand and move into better investments, better opportunity, getting your name out there, this unique product, this unique brand, okay? This unique circle of influence in certain respects, this talent, that you are the talent, you bring the wealth, okay? You are fortifying your essence and really harnessing that unique glow up, that unique form that only you can bring across. You, and some of you, if you're on teams, there are like at least maybe 3 individuals who have that same mindset, and you fortify one another, you build one another, you push one another to further succeed. There's a lot of development, there's a lot of the 3 of Pentacles, an incredible amount of creative energy that is happening within you now, and you were just like forming it. You're in the process of forming it, like finding out exactly what this talent, this ability, this growth is happening in your life, which we spoke about, okay? You are busy at that work. You are busy making the, I hope you notice, Leo, pentacles, 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 okay? There is an incredible, there's a foundation that is further being established and developed towards more success in your life, more growth, as we've spoken about, okay? You are just not dealing, you just respectfully, you're just not. In fact, interestingly enough, even the pain and suffering, you don't even have, you've risen to a place with a majority of you, and if you're not here yet, you're about to, you've risen to a place where the past grievances, you don't even have emotions for it anymore. It's like you've learned from it. There's no pain from it. There's no, it's just blah. It's just gone. It's just, you know? And it's like from all of that, you know, battles and everything won, and you are fully invested into your promise, into your craft, into your prosperity, into your growth of life. And you are really fine-tuning, you're really focused on moving forward on so many aspects. And I sense there's a level of success in this. You will find that brand, you will find that perfect union if you're in partnership of sorts or whatever. You will find you are in the middle of it. You know, you should not even, some of you are about to find it, but majority, I sense you're in the middle of this refinement. Okay, and it is going to come out better than you expected. You're going to shock yourself with your expansion. You're going to shock yourself with your growth, especially as you keep at it. Okay, let's see what else is happening for you, Leo, at this time. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Now, that makes perfect sense. You see all this work? You see all this work that you're going through and you've been going through? Interestingly enough, I just saw with the Four of Swords, I saw March, the latter part of March. Okay, latter part of March, April and June. You're encouraged. I'm sensing this is more of an encouragement. You're encouraged to take a break. Okay, go on a little vacation, maybe an extended weekend, something like that. You're doing a lot, okay, which is good. And it's not even feeling fully like work. It is amalgamation of your energies of who you are. It's in a certain flow. I'm sensing so much vibration energy right here. I can feel your energy being molded and just crafted and just refined. It is beautiful. It is smooth. It is strong. It is dense, but it is strong. It's forming. Okay, and through that, remember to take the rest where you need it. I know sometimes you can be sunshine and rainbows, go, but please, you are encouraged. Actually, it's more clear now as I cooperate and communicate with the universe. This is not saying the time that you will take it. This is telling me when you should take it. So consider taking a break, small break, at least in March, April, and June. Okay. Now, I don't know what's happening in May, but I just saw March, April, June, okay? So consider taking some type of break during those times. It will suit you. It will help you. Further clarification for the Four of Swords. Yeah, see this? This is the Queen of Wands. She's just, at the moment, she is being more revered, more in her power, as there is success already happening here. I'm sensing majority of Leo, you're around here somewhere right now, okay? Around here. The Queen of Wands energy in this dynamic is probably going to hit in the latter part of March, okay? Early part of April-ish, okay? Just letting you know. So right here, the Queen of Wands, she is basically already established. She is established and she's revered in certain respects. She is approachable. She can go out there and have some fun as well, but her mind is still half and half in the work aspects, okay? She is making some touches on certain things. She's still having her hands on, okay? But she is out there also mingling in a way of like when you go to those little bistros or whatever, or those gala affairs or to-dos, and just expanding, like expanding in more of a relaxed tone, like put on your nice garments, you're going to the whole business gala affair, whatever. It's still work, but it's still kind of play. Okay, that's what's happening here, and that also corresponds with the resting energy. So it is like the things you've set up here, it's starting to work, it's working. Okay, and you can still put your hands on certain things, you're still developing certain things, but you're also being a bit social. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the strength card. Yeah, I do sense this with you, Leo. And by the way, strength, I believe this is your card as well, Leo. I believe so. I could be wrong, but I do. Wait a second. Of course it is. It's a lion. Leo, the strength card. Now, what's coming through here is that, and that's why the universe told me to tell you this. It's not saying when it will happen. It is not even necessarily suggesting, it is telling you what you should do. You need to take that break, even if it's a semi-working break, okay, in certain respects. And you need to have the strength to do this, okay? Because I know you as success builds upon success, and you just want to keep going. No, you have to further that strength in that self-control, hold back the line a little bit, and just smooth in a flow, okay? Hold back the excitement a little bit and smooth in the flow, okay? You have to have the strength to take the break. You have to have the strength to say, I'm not working today. Or you have to have the strength to say, okay, I'm getting off at this time, and that's it. You have to have that vigilance for yourself. You need it, okay? You're working with a lot of energy is what I'm sensing here, okay? Leo, you're working with a tremendous amount of energy. And that tremendous amount of energy, if it's not honed properly, and it can become hazardous, okay? It's almost like dealing with nuclear fusion, okay? I'm still sensing your energy right now, and I'm seeing, like, I wish you could see what I see. And in fact, let me describe it to you. What I have in front of me is a very smooth and polished, almost clay-like, purplish, like royal. Oh, wow. I just realized. It's this color. It's basically this color right here, or the Queen of Wands. It's like the royal type purple with a light hue on it. Okay, like a sheen of light energy. And it's moving around almost like a playful bubble, but it's very dense, it's very thick, it's very dense. Okay, so so that's it's coming in a certain stability as it continues to develop and be refined. Okay, so please take the break, take the advice at the very least during those times, March, April, and June. Take those breaks, even if it's a working break. Okay, let's continue on. Leo, what else is happening for you? Yeah, listen. The Three of Wands. Some of you will be traveling in the mid part of the year for business. I'm sensing more so. Some of you, it could be, I sense business and play again. It's like, 2024 is probably a lot of work for you. And you still need to take those breaks. Even if it's a working break. Some of this is vacation-y, travel-y, but still working-y. I know I'm making up words. But this is one of the main reasons why you need to take that break, because there's going to be another level of movement that requires, how, travel and stuff like that sometimes, or even associating with a new group, or dealing with this new thing, or a new contract coming in with the agency that you're in, or something, whatever the case may be for you. And it's more essence that you have to put out for yourself. Okay, it is preparing to embark on this on this ship with that cargo because you are ready. You already packed. You're already showing yourself approved. You're ready for it. Okay, and this is the mid part of the year is what I'm sensing. Okay, and that's probably why you need to take that break. You're already fortifying yourself as you grow in your reputation and your success. Okay, as you continue to build, you need that extra energy to deal with this. Okay, further clarification. Wow. The Eight of Pentacles. See, this person is like making sure that the Pentacles that has been working on is exactly what's meant to be revealed to market or whatever the situation is. And you have a lot more work and a lot more built up, a lot more opportunities that are coming your way, a lot more things you have on the back burner that you're going to need their specific time in which to deal with, okay? But don't overwork yourself as well as what I'm feeling with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So please, like working travel, if that's the case, be a bit relaxed in it as well. Enjoy the moment, okay? Whenever this occurs with you. And I'm also sensing with the Eight of Pentacles, this is that another level of debut, like you are debuting furthermore, maybe getting more clients or maybe expanding in certain other capacities, whatever the case may be. But it is garnering a level of critical focus, not just on your work, but also your time management. And you don't want to be pressed, is what I'm also sensing for some of you. You don't want to be pressed for the last minute notice of things. Okay, that's for some of you if you did not take the break advice right here. Okay, you don't want to exhaust yourself. This guy right here, the Three of Wands, he's ready. He's packed his bag. He's prepared. He's ready. He has everything together. Okay, some of you don't want to be in the last minute, like, burning the midnight oil and not getting any sleep for the travel to come. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean travel, but prepared for this new dynamic or this in this increased dynamic, whatever the situation is. Okay, so that's definitely for some of you, and just some fine tunings of certain things. You just want to make sure that you're ready for this opportunity. But there is further growth and expansion. We already know that what's happening in your life here. Okay, but majority of you will be ready. Okay, you will be refreshed, renewed, and ready for this next step of things, this next growth of things. Okay, further clarification, Leo. Wow. The King of Swords. What did I say? This guy, he has no worries. He has no stress. The systems he's already built is making money on money. The systems that he's already built is performing as expected, as intended, as developed. Okay, he is now free and more focused to deal with the bigger things, those expansions that I spoke about, okay? To go into those boardrooms, to be a big player of sorts or whatever the situation is. He is very clear and precise with his strategy, with his plans, with his actions, his vision, okay? And he's able to eloquently speak it. He's able to translate it to all parties who may be involved and really put across quality and peace of mind. Okay, makes perfect sense what's happening here. Okay, you already got it together. Okay, or well, this is the future aspects in the mid part of the year going further, and this is where you're at right now. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say at this part right here, and that makes perfect sense with the whole traveling vibe, work traveling vibe, whatever the situation is, as you expand and facilitate this new growth in essence. Okay, so majority of you will definitely be stress free because what you've built and dealt with and matured, it speaks for itself. Okay, so rest assured you will be in your power at this time. You will have that confidence, that capability, that evidence, okay, where you'll be very, very much respected, and you may even be given even more power to deal with because you've shown yourself very responsible, very reliable, and of quality work. Okay, so expect further growth, like more definitive elements of growth whereby you're not necessarily a part of the drudgeries anymore in certain respects, where you're more of a higher managerial almost type energy or boss-like energy, whatever the situation is for you, where you're delegating more, okay? And not necessarily being hands-on more, but you're delegating, okay? So let's continue on, Leo, and what else is happening for you. We have the Three of Swords. I'm sensing right here a harsh, critical juncture point. They're in negotiations in certain respects, is what I'm sensing. There might have been an impasse. Okay, some of you will branch off from an understanding and further facilitate your own success. Some of you may not necessarily have an agreement fully garnered. Okay, and some of you, this is coming for some of you, there may be a inkling of your heart space saying that, okay, we're successful in our development, in our career path, in our life path, whatever it is like that, but there's something missing. Could be relational aspects, could be romance in certain respects. But those are the vibes that I'm getting. This is a general message, okay? So for some of you, it is where you may branch off, okay? Some people want to take more than what is reasonable in certain respects, more of your time or efforts, or want something that you don't think is fair, and you just need to branch off. Like it could have been something really nice that's happening right here. It could be with the King of Swords, because you have more say, okay, and you realizing, you know what, I could do better without them, okay, like they're being unreasonable, okay, and it's going to be a hard pill for parties to swallow, okay. And some of you, it's just, I'm sensing you want to possibly open the door for some romance in your life, as the practical means of your life will be more established at this time. And I'm sensing this actually is going to be a little bit more October-y, November-y, okay, right here, okay. Further clarification for the Three of Swords. Yeah, what did I say? Leo, come on now. I cannot make this up. Some of you, it's definitely some type of work dynamic where you're branching off, or you're deciding upon something and not everybody's in agreement, or something like that. It's not going to be detrimental or anything. You just have a different eye to eye, and you're going to do your best to resolve that in certain respects. Okay, the King of Swords energy is going to continue on with you. You're going to be fine with that. But for some others of you, there's a lonely type dynamic that you're feeling, or you want more time with your family, or you want more time with your relational loved one, or you want romance in your life. You want to entertain that now that you have more of a practical grounding in your life. And look, it is clarified by the Four of Wands. This is someone who, is entering into a marriage, is entering into a union, is having more focus now on the family, or is desirous of a family, or desirous of possibly starting a romance or relationship, something like that, in order to facilitate a family down the line. You know what I mean? So, oh gosh, Leo. I mean, I cannot make this up. It's literally what I saw, and that's literally what came out. So, again, it's around October-y, November-y time. Okay. And it makes perfect sense, with a lot of success. There's parts of success, and this is the practical aspects of so many aspects right here. And then, some of you just want to fill more of that heart space as well. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, you recognize the Nine of Wands, recognizing all work, so much build up, but you're missing that last wand of sorts. Okay, that last one. This is Nine of Wands. You're missing that last one that completes more so of your picture, of your efforts. What is your efforts worth in the grand scheme of things if you're not fully whole, and in certain parts that you feel like you might be missing? And that could be family related, or even in some of you when it comes to business, a new direction that may be warranted at the latter part of the year. Okay? So just be aware of that. It's nothing overly serious. It's just a reflection, a show of where your mind and heart will be at during the latter part of the year, October-y, November-y time. Okay, and it may be time around that time to even more so focus on branching out, being more independent in certain respects, whatever your situation is, or when it comes to the relational aspects of your life, where you'll have more opportunity to really expand in the relational aspects. Okay, because again, the practicalities are moving smoothly, they're building up, they're continuing, and you're feeling very secure in your foundation, and you can then support these next steps. Okay, what do a lot of cards have to say for you, Leo? Wow. The Six of Cups. So, and I'm sensing this is around November, December, makes sense right here. Some of you will be reflecting, okay? And some of you, there may be one or two particular individuals that may come into your life that may offer the promise of facilitating this relational aspect of energy. Some of you will also be feeling liberated even further because you would have branched off regarding the business side of things, and you're going to be very dreamlike, like even more so being able to put more of your personal effects into the work, the situation, the growth of the company, whatever the situation that is. And for some of you, when it comes to relational, like I said, maybe two particular prominent features that enters in your life, or maybe already in your life, and you just further being able to put more emphasis and time into them. It could be your family, it could be particular friends, and it definitely could be relational. Okay. To really date more, or go on an excursion. It's just going to be a little bit more lighthearted, more filling in that chakra in the heart space, kind of dynamic, and really being more childlike, being able to put a bit more of your guard down in certain respects. That more childlike, definitely more childlike, because this is more adulty around here, okay? So that's gonna come through, okay? Further clarification for the Six of Cups. Wow. Oh my goodness, Leo, come on now. What are we talking about? I saw this coming too. The Nine of Wands, remember I said you're just looking for that last one to really complete more of you, of your path in life in certain respects, that building up, that last one. And look, the Ten of Wands, clarifying everything that was just said. It's like, okay, I'm going to lay down these burdens. Things are running smoothly now. The harvest is coming in and getting here. I'm just going to lay down all these burdens now. I can relax a bit, okay? So the Ten of Wands is that completion of that work and that effort that is facilitated. This entire expansion and change is happening with you, okay? This is just very exciting. You'll be able to lay down more of your burdens and other stresses. You won't have to worry about those things anymore like that, because you're going to be entering into another cycle coming down the line, okay? But this is I feel it's more December-y energy, November, December-y, okay? But continue the vigilance of work, because the certain aspects are being fulfilled. And there's only so much time you have in the day to deal with certain parts of life. Sometimes you have to really focus on work and efforts and building up your personal aspects of practicalities. And then you facilitate some time to grow relational aspects. So you will be having that opportunity, okay? So, yeah, it's going to be a very dreamy time at that time. Further clarification. Wow. The Two of Pentacles. And some of you will have a decision to make regarding this time, if going into the next cycle, okay? You're not going to lose, okay? I'm sensing with the Two of Pentacles, you're not going to lose. Certain things can wait, and it'll still garner the worth and prosperity, okay? But in the next chapter, in the next cycle, you probably are going to be focusing a bit more relationally on certain aspects, because your finances and everything, your practicalities, your business, your growth, this is going to be fine, okay? But you'll be divesting certain times into the relational aspects more of yourself, and you will be investing in certain aspects that really speak more to your heart space. Okay? Yeah, the universe said, wow. The universe said, yeah, take another card as it relates to the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Leo. The Queen of Cups. What did I say? You're going to be investing a bit more into the heart space. And look, the Queen of Cups, her cup is right there. She's wanting that emotional fulfillment now in life. She's already secured in her wealth and her foundation. She's not, wanting, and now she just wants that heart space filled. She's looking into the ether. She's saying, I'm ready now for that next commitment. Some of you may be ready to really seriously invest into a relationship, into your family, into possibly see how she's holding her stomach area. Some of you may be really considering starting that prospect of having a child or something like that. Really investing into a relationship, whatever the situation. It's going to be investing into your heart space with that cup that she's holding. Okay, and that's down the line afterwards. That's after December. That's going into 2025. Okay, but yeah, Leo, this is a reading. This is a reading. Wow, Leo, this is exciting. It's work. It's self-control. It's transformative energy. But you definitely have a lot to think about and a lot to consider, and to just keep true to yourself, because whatever it is you're doing now, this is just definitely saying that you're on the right path. Okay? I really do hope the reading has helped you, helped guide you, helped motivate you, and I'm sending you all my love. Okay. Bye, Leo.